Welcome to all the students on the series of lectures on digital marketing and e-commerce. I am Dr. Suchita Vishwakarma, Assistant Professor with Department of Management, School of Management Sciences, Lucknow. And today our topic of discussion is going to be off-page SEO techniques. Students, in the previous lecture of mine, I had talked about the on-page SEO techniques, and we had understood that on-page SEO techniques are those techniques which are used which are incorporated within the website in order to increase the searchability. So, let us talk about the off-page SEO technique today. So, understanding of off-page SEO technique simply you should understand that these are the activities that take place from these are the activities which take place away from your website and determine the rank within the search engine result pages. That means what the different kind of activities that you do not do within your website, you do somewhere else, but those activities which are done somewhere else, or the kind of techniques which are adopted at some other place, but still has an impact on your website by increasing the website ranking or website indexing, then that process or that method is called off-site SEO techniques. The purpose of SEO technique is also similar to on page SEO technique, which is optimizing the off-site ranking, improving the searchability, and improving the popularity of the website. And obviously these techniques also improves the relevance, the trustworthiness, and the domain authority of the website. So, let's now talk further about these techniques. Over here, students, you must understand that the search engine optimization is basically cannot be achieved in isolation by adopting only the on page technique or only adopting the off page technique. You must take care that all of them are used in a cyclic manner, all of them are used in collaboration with each other, and then only the searchability will improve. So, these are the various kind of page SEO techniques, and any individual can adopt all of them one by one or on a simultaneous basis. So, talking about the first off-site SEO technique, which is building links. This is very important. We had talked something about backlinks in my previous lecture also, and I had told you that backlink are basically is a process where you try to create linkages with your internal with your own internal website or any other's website, any external's website. That means when I am it is a process where you can simply understand that I have designed a content, and now I am trying to say that the content that I have written is justifiable, is very logical, and I say, and I want to basically support it with various kind of by the sayings or the content of various other people. So, now how can I authenticate my my content? I can do that by using references from maybe my own website or references from someone else website. For example, if I have written in my content that green marketing concepts are very useful and they lead to sustainable organizations. Now, is it that only I am saying this, or there are other organizations also, other people, other companies, other brands also who are supporting this? And if I want to say that no, it is not only my saying, it is a saying by many of people and practiced by many other organizations, then I can actually link the other websites, other people's writings, blogs, videos, whatever, into my website, into the blog that I have written, the content that I have created, so that basically that is a kind of improving the authentication and the justifiability of the content. So, building links is very important. Now, how you should build the link is again one important aspect that you must understand, because you must understand that how many linkages can one do, and from where do you actually the websites or the sources that you want to link, are those authentic or not, because only the genuine and authentic and good content should be linked, because that will again have try to create a link between the two websites, and if the website with which I am trying to create a backlink, if that is not very good, trustworthy, then that can all obviously decrease my website's ranking also. So, basically search engine backlinks are indicators of content's quality, and the quantity and the quality of the backlinks also improves the domain authority. That means how strong your domain is, how relevant your domain is something which depends upon the quality and the quantity of the backlinks. One must also take care that if you are creating the backlinks, every time whenever there is a click on the backlink, it should directly go to the particular page, the particular content that you have for on which you have created the backlink, and it does not I mean it does not breaks. And even if there are certain I mean even if the link gets break, then a 404 page erupts, so that the visitor can understand that okay, there was something that had to be uploaded, or that was something which was to be displayed but could not be done due to certain technical reasons. So, this is very important, building links. There are many organizations, many people who are trying to develop also good content, good unique quality content, and they allow their content to be used as external links by other organizations. So, one must take care that what is the content that you are linking with. As I said that building links can be done for internal links, external links, anchor text, backlinks can be created, link equities can be created. So, there are various ways through which links can be attached. As I said that internal links are basically those which are from the same website or the same within the same domain name. External links are obviously from any other source. Anchor text is basically those which are wrapped against the visuals or the audios, and which basically gets uploaded when a picture or a audio is not I mean opening up. So, backlink is again backlink, as I said, is a link created within the website to link any other, and then link equities are basically colloquially referred to as link juices, and is a search engine factor based on the certain links pass them. So, that means what is the importance, what is the crux that you want to take out from by creating a backlink or a link with other website. So, that is what a individual must understand. Now, there are three types of links which are defined and which can be earned. One is the natural link, second is a manually built link, and the third is a self created link. So, natural links are basically editorially given without any action, and is a part of the owner's page. So, I am trying to natural link can be understood as a kind of internal link, where I am trying to link the various content within my domain. Manually built links are acquired through deliberate link building activities. This can be done by asking the other the owner of other websites, or influencing or asking or requesting the influencers to write post, and then I can probably attach those content on my website. And the self created links are basically it is a practice by adding backlinks in an online directory, forum, blog, comment, signature, or press release with optimized anchor text. So, basically these are the various things which the organization does it repeatedly in a regular phased manner, and he is trying to I mean every time I am writing a blog or uploading certain good content, and then I am linking it with my own website. So, that is basically self created links. So, an organization must understand the importance of all the three and accordingly adopt them. What an organization must do is remove bad links. Bad links are those which basically increases the load of your website and gives irrelevant content into your website, as a result of which the individual the visitor may get distracted or disinterested towards your website. these could be any pop-ups in the form of any pop-ups or any attachment which get attached to your website, and it could be in the form of promotional activities by other organizations, or could be a hidden linked code, or it could be even certain bookmark websites or also. So, an organization must take care that they are regularly monitoring the off page activities and are trying to remove also the bad links. Then the next off page search engine technique is social media networking activity. This is something that we have understood in all our previous classes, that social media is nowadays playing a very important role, as more than 60% of the population across the world are attached to social media platforms through Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter or whatsoever. So, we know that social media is one platform where the information goes viral very soon, and where people spend a lot of time. So, attaching your website or getting it connected with the social media, or rather sharing of your content on the social media, would obviously improve the searchability. If any organization thinks that they can do small promotions, or if any of these on all these social media platforms your name erupts, then even if a person is, let's say, even if you are checking a Facebook and you get a pop-up or maybe a promotional campaign from any of the e-commerce organizations, there are chances that you would click. So, basically this is what is desired, this is what is wanted by the organizations, that social media connecting with the social media would obviously increase the searchability. Over here you can see that the site ranking for Facebook. I mean, if any organization has attached or linked their content or shared their content on the various social media platforms, which is Facebook, Google, LinkedIn and Pinterest, then obviously their searchability had enhanced, and you can see since the number of people who are using Facebook is much more in comparison to the other three, so the visibility has increased in accordance with that. Now, coming to the next technique, which is social bookmarking, which is referred to which basically refers to the website that facilitates discussion and resource sharing with rigid tagged and organized taxonomy. There are various social bookmark organizations like StumbleUpon, Delicious, Dig, Reddit, etc., which basically tracks your websites or the content of the website in their in the form of bookmark, and and whenever any individual is basically searching a content or a keyword related to your content, then these bookmarking sites will help your content to be searched first, and hence by it will improve the searchability of the website. Then we have blog commenting. This is again very important. We had discussed a lot about blog, and we had understood that blogs are playing very important role in increasing the searchability, because blogs are something which is done, blogging is something which is done regularly, and these are small articles or web journals, and these are basically written by people for sharing informations, for sharing their pictures, for sharing their experiences and so on. So, basically websites should try to take a leverage on blog by requesting the people, the visitors, to comment on the content of the blog or the quality of the blog, by sharing it if they have liked, by providing good informations or good inputs related to, or providing about good feedback about the blog, because then only the organization will be able to understand that what exactly is being liked by the visitors, and accordingly they can keep on writing and improving the content, and they can help the blog readers, and not only the blog readers but otherwise the visitors also to come and visit the website, and which will obviously increase the traffic of the website. Then we have another technique which is called guest posting. Guest posting is somewhat like a blog or commenting on a blog, where we request any person to which basically means that posting on another person's blog as a guest. That means if I am a blogger, I may request someone else, some expert of any industry, some higher official from any organization uh, who are linked to what I am writing, to write do a kind of comment, or write or mention my name, or maybe write something which is related to my content. And this basically is improves the searchability, because the guest, the credibility of that guest is very high, and so basically the credibility gets attached to my website or my content, and helps me also, my website also, to get searched faster in comparison to if this tactics or this method is not adopted. You can see over here few guest postings on the business sites, and these are the companies basically who allow the people to write as a guest in their website. So we have various big companies also, you can say that they allow that people to write or comment or to post certain relevant information on their website, and this obviously will improve the credibility and the trustworthiness among the visitors. Then we have influencer outreach activities. It is basically when you reach out to well-known business or individuals and ask them to share your content if they think it provides value to their audience. That means say for example, if I am into any particular business, and I have a few experts, it is somewhat like endorsement, you can understand, somewhat like what we may pay or we may not pay also to the influencer. But we know that yes, influencers are basically people who have good fan followings, who have lot of followers, and when I would request the influencer to write something related to my blog, or write something into my website, or use the name or the details of my website, then probably there are chances that the followers, the fan of this particular influencer will get attracted to my website, and will obviously improve the number of visitors, or improve the traffic within my website. Over here we can see that there are so many of the influencers. We know, for example, Justin Bieber, we know Ariana Grande, and all these people have different domain within their own domain areas. They are big experts, and if we also know that they have a huge number of followers. So if Justin Bieber or Selena Gomez or anyone else, I mean Cristiano Ronaldo or whatever name that you want to take example of, if they use the name of a particular organization, or if they come to my website, they post something, or if they comment that yes, this is a good website, then there are chances that all their followers, or a good chunk of their followers would basically check my website, and which will basically lead to increase of traffic. Then we have another platform, another way which you can understand as forums. So forums are basically platforms which allow discussions to be conducted, discussions to be done, and these discussions could be related to any query, related to any experience, or something. So basically we can attach forums, and these forums will help the various visitors, the audience, the people, the stakeholders to have a good healthy discussion. And these discussions could be into any area. It could the most commonest forum that we have is Quora. So in Quora, probably you might have known and seen that whenever any kind of question is raised, it is being answered by many people across the world with the similar interest. So basically Quora would help the particular organization to know the audience, and to know what is being discussed, and what is the preference. So we have various domains also within the Quora, that means the fine arts, sales, companies, mathematics. So any person can write, can ask queries, can share their experiences related to these topics on these forums, and if the particular website gives any such platform, then that will improve the knowledge sharing, and obviously would be preferred by the visitors. Then we have another method which is called podcast. Though podcast concept is not very popular in India, but is very wisely and very nicely accepted in most of the European countries and in US, and is very popular. So podcast can be basically understood as episodic series of spoken words, digital audios, etc. And these are basically concept where any person, any individual, for the purpose of spending some time, or for getting a quick snapshot of the information, or having a quick look on the newses or whatever it is, they can use this podcast service. So podcast is basically a concept where a recurring host engages and tries to have a discussion with on any topic which may be of current relevance, or it could be any news related, or it could be any theme or area specific also. So these podcasts basically are convenient, gets downloaded very soon, and anyone can have, any visitor, any individual can have a access of or the various thematic podcasts anytime. So even if, for example, if I am on my way to my office and I feel that I should peep into the various newses that that happened in the last 1 month, so I can just open up the podcast related to news, and I can have a quick overview of the informations around the world. So basically these are accessible everywhere, and podcasts are usually on the mobile apps. So accessing mobile, and through mobile you have access to all kind of information. So these are basically time efficient. You can see the percentage of people who have been listed to podcast in the past month with 58%. So you can see that these are the various countries in which podcasts are very popular, and you can see that 58% of the population in South Korea views podcasts regularly, followed by Spain, Sweden, Australia, US, and so on. So this is again a very popular method for increasing the traffic within your website. Then we have reviews. Reviews are basically the comments by the customers, usually by the customers, and once they have used a product, they give you reviews. For example, even whenever you are doing any kind of shopping on any of the e-commerce platform, then obviously they ask for the reviews, and reviews basically help the other customers, other prospective customers, to understand that the authenticity and the quality of the product that is being displayed in the website. For example, if I have bought a particular kind of cloth for myself, and once received, once used, obviously I share that yes, the material was very good, the size was very good, and the color was very good. So probably there are chances that the other person who would be wanting to buy a similar kind of apparel would be more influenced, more attracted towards the purchase of that product because of my review. So basically the visitors consider reviews as same as what they consider as the influence from their family and friends. So it is the reviews play a very important role. Over here you can see that 93% of the people have admitted that online reviews are one of the major factor for influencing them during their buying decisions, and 72% of the people trust reviews. So a rating or a review, the rating based on the reviews, say 4, 5 or so, obviously gives a lot of weightage and adds lot of trustworthiness for your products and your brand. Then we have newsletter, infographics, and videos. Newsletters and infographics are basically newsletters are basically kind of short or long web stories or web journals where a company tries to provide detailed information about their particular company, what is happening, what all around, and so on. So this basically helps the audience to understand that what are the new things which are happening within the organization or in the related industry or so. So it is kind of published content, and which is again very I mean designed in a very creative and very interesting manner, and also has a lot of informations stuffed in it. While infographics and videos are again important, as we had discussed earlier only, that these increases the visual appeal, and obviously human beings, as a human beings, we like to have prefer the visual aspects rather than in comparison to the text content. As you can see that YouTube alone receives somewhere around 30 million visitors a day, so there is a huge I mean following for visual contents. With this, I end up my session today over here for off page SEO techniques. Now probably you can very well understand that how important it is to collaborate and to combine and integratedly use the on page and the off page sites. It is not that only on page techniques can be adopted. It is other way around. You must take care of using the off page methods also in a proper manner in order to improve the searchability. So with this, I end up my session today over here. For detailed information, you may go to these references. Thank you.